I wonder if it recorded it like that. That was slow mode. That's never happened before. Are you guys okay? I feel like some of you are a bit woozy this morning. Who was drinking last night? I was staggering all over the place. My head was so heavy. My behaviour was not my behaviour. And, well, and are we hungover this morning? I wasn't drinking. This energy came over and it was quite late because I had dinner, like quite late, like touching midnight. And it all started in the kitchen, really. Anyway, so, and I've just been speaking to Jamie, and he was talking about like this hungover energy, and I'm like, yeah, that's the energy, hungover. So we've got some tarot. Happy Sunday, happy 25th of July. Oh my goodness, that means like it's 6 months till Christmas, doesn't it? Is that right? August, September, October. I'm counting on my fingers. No, about 5 months. Hold on, July, August, September, October, November, December. 5 months until Christmas. Is this correct? I think so. 5 months, not 6. What deck would you like to use? Now, the reason I've been playing with these this morning, very interesting messages. The reason I pick up this drunk energy is the Three of Cups in here. Now, it's masculines all having a little bit of a booze up. Knees up, mothers, brown. Knees up, mothers. Not mother brown, mothers. That takes me to like Mrs. Brown's Boys. Seriously? Okay. Right, we're covering up the lady with this, it's a remorseful energy that's coming through here. We have remorse. What's the definition of that word? Remorse. We'll find out. I was going to say we're not in a rush. It's 1:22. Well, it's 1322. I just called to say I love you by Stevie Wonder's playing. What's this then? Halloween. Now we're coming up to Christmas. 5 months. We better stop here. Sorry, Stevie. I think we get about 10 seconds. But we got the message. What was the word? Remorseful. Filled with remorse. Sorry. The defendant was remorseful for what he had done. Drowning your sorrows? I didn't feel like it was a sorrow energy though. It was, I tell you, drunk in love. Drunk in love, drunk on love. I actually Googled those songs this morning. One's by Rihanna, and then the other one's Beyonce. She was on the beach in that video. I didn't watch it all the way through. She started dancing and that. I was just doing some dancing, just some like wiggling of the hips, that kind of thing. Just moving, you know, getting the hips moving. Anyway, we've got a jumper. Okay, hold on. But it's extremely hot today. That's another thing. Okay. Can you feel me in? Can you feel me in? I will in a moment. Can you feel me in? That's so not in tune, is it, with Craig David? Is that who sang that? Proper bow, I tell you. Fucking bow selector now. Seriously, are we going to select comedies? We'll work it out. Just let me get these cards out. Jeez. Do you want to go back to Oracle? We can. Someone's about to let the cat out of the bag. Has he got a bird in his mouth? Seriously, all the signs come in yesterday with I'm taking Sue's chariot card here in my hair. Bit bushy today. Mark actually made a comment. I didn't see. I don't really check my comments. I only really check them for porn, to be honest with you. That's the only reason I check my comments is to remove the porn. And our lovely Mark from our tribe is what he commented. He says, "You're not welcome here," or something like that. Made me chuckle. And I think it's gone now because I just report them. And I think, I don't know, I had to go, listen, let me just tell you this story. I don't even know why I'm telling you this story. So, but Mark, so I noticed on my comments, because I realised there's someone that's done it a few times and I've missed it, so I haven't been checking my comments. And it's kind of like made for me, but I keep getting like adverts for like pairing up with girls. It's like, no, thank you, it's not really my cup of tea. So I was like, or be mine. I know it was like, no, thank you, you're not my type. So I was just like tapping away on it. But I did come across a comment where Mark had put, "Oh, I love it when your hair's all fluffy," or something like that. Bushy, fluffy. I was like, thanks. Compliment. Oh dear. Love the bush. Loving the bush. Hi, Jasper. The cards are everywhere. What's going on here? There's the card of drinking. You're so near the portal, but someone's under the thumb. Jealousy was coming through earlier as well. Okay. Someone's under the thumb here. But they're about to let the cat out of the bag. I don't quite understand the first card, if I'm completely honest with you. This is a strange energy. Hello, you've got a great idea, have you? You're going to do a disappearing act, aren't you? Oh my goodness, look how dark it is. Someone's thinking about doing a disappearing act. He's got a great idea. Just disappear, just like that. Are you faking your death? No, not faking his death. Okay, so I know he's not faking his death because I can tell by the last two cards. The character transforms and then he disappears. Are we hungover? I feel a bit giggly. But the eyes feel heavy. I feel a bit congested as well. Anything else, Lucy? A bit hot. You made my dad disappear. It's a daughter. This masculine's changed. And he wants to, I'm not sure yet. But he's a completely different person. And I'm not sure what the reaction is here. Someone, it's like the energy of, where's my old dad gone? Is this a good thing? He's got an idea. Right, let's get into this reading. We got temperance, but it took me to a daughter energy. She's got bushy hair, fluffy hair. And I was taken to, she was holding up these glasses high. Okay, she's celebrating. I don't think it's an issue. She's celebrating for her dad, who's changed. Okay, now, it's like he has vision, because he's on top of this mountain here. Ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from you. Marvin Gaye version, rather than I shared the Diana Ross version, which was very much like the energy of the Divine Feminine saying, whenever you need me, call me, I'll be there. And it's just like energetically. Okay, so the masculine here, he's on this mountain. peek. The state of my nails. Listen, I've been busy. My nails, I've noticed my nails have been like dirty underneath, and a little annoying because I don't really like that. But well, I'm moving, so I'm packing up. So obviously you're dealing with, I don't know. Right, so the mountaintop here, and then there's a rainbow. Now it looks like if he's going to slide down that rainbow, this feels like an energy of he needs to kind of do some things alone. So he's not really doing a disappearing act. He's ascending. Now, I feel that he has this feminine, this daughter's back in here. Let me find out some more about this. I'm taken to the star that's in the sky. Well, it's not in the sky, but it is. So this is like, going on up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Dim, 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 dim. Feminine energy here, masculine energy here. But this feminine. She's because this is a feminine, but the star's on the white. So this is about being, if you want to say right on the money, this masculine's going to be a star, a superstar. You're a superstar. And this daughter can see it, and she's in full support of the divine masculine. Okay, I'm not sure what she's blending here. I think that because she just, she has vision, okay, especially for her father's future, but he's inspiring. He is inspiring, that's it. This daughter, she dotes on her dad. Is that the right word? She dotes on her dad. Okay. And she can see that he's reaching great heights and that he's going to be a star. Right, we've only just started. Shit me, what's the time? 13:32. Right, now we're coming to a challenge. So now we've got 5 boys. I think they're just playing. Okay, so the daughter's interested. There's boys here, and they're not really that interested in love, which is understandable, isn't it? Boys just want to play, don't they? Okay. And I was taken to they're not interested because of the cockerel here. Like, they're just boys. Okay, they don't really care about love. They don't really want to know the details, but daughters do. Okay. Now, this masculine here, he's got his cup of love. He's the 9 of Cups. He's wanting more. So I actually feel he's talking to this daughter, or planning on talking to the daughter. Oh, it's just a mole. I was just about to say letting the cat out of the bag. So I feel like the masculine here is going to say something to his daughter. Right. Or that's a challenge. He's wanting to speak up. Shall we read these 3 cards here? Let's do it. Temperance, Major Arcana. That's what we're talking about. How this situation gets balanced out. It's kind of a done deal. The situation gets balanced out. Temperance. So I'm feeling as if this masculine's changed. It's like what happened to my dad. It's like he has patience. He can hold his temper. Okay. And I feel like he's very good at tempering situations. So he has this very calming energy. And your children will start to notice these attributes of yours, whether they're positive or negative. Okay. Let's read about temperance. Card number 14. That comes after the death. The message. Allow inner and outer, masculine and feminine, to blend within you to give birth to your creative self. So I feel like that's what's happened to this masculine. He's blended his feminine, masculine energy. Bob's your uncle. You have a transformed masculine here. No going back. The key words is fluency between worlds, creativity, harmony, peace, alchemy and magic. The meaning, harmony and successful creative endeavour. You may be in a position to restore harmony among competing factors. Maintaining a feeling of deep peace may be sufficient at this point. The waters of inspiration and contentment flow freely between your conscious and unconscious selves. There is nothing in particular that you need to do. So very much, I feel this feminine energy has a calming effect on her. I do feel it's her dad. But she looks at him as being a role model, a father figure. There was another point I picked up here. You may be in a position to restore harmony among competing factors. So I'm feeling as if the masculine here is spoken to a feminine. I was wanting to maybe speak to a feminine, get a feminine's perspective on it. Well, she's encouraging him to kind of restore harmony. I do have a whiff of the divine feminine around, but it's more about what's going on in the past here that I think is pointing towards a divine feminine. But this is what the challenge is. Can't speak to the boys. Need to speak to a lass. Is coming through. A lass. What does that word mean? Can you bring me some light, please? Can you shine some light? Used to express grief, pity or concern. Right, let's go to the challenge. Light? Oh, come on, we can do a bit better than that. Okay. 5 of Wands. Ain't no mountain high enough. There's creative conflict, playful struggle and competition. You may find yourself in conflict with others, although it might not be serious yet. Right, okay, now I'm picking up on this jealousy energy. So also this is the masculine wanting to, he's going to stake his claim, not make it, he's going to stake his claim. So it's kind of done before he actually gets there. You know when something's a done deal? Like you're just so confident, you're like, no, I'm not even going to take no for an answer. I'm staking this. This is mine. Okay. And staking it before somebody else gets into the picture. I can see what's happening behind the scenes here. So when something's yours, and you know that it's yours because you're sharing this shared frequency, you need to claim it. Okay. A tussle with work colleagues or friends, or a power struggle or battle of wits. A playful situation or a sexual relationship involving fiery, wild activities. I heard the birdie out there. That's what it is. Anyway, he's missing you. Divine Feminine. 9 of Cups, that is the Divine Masculine's card. Happiness, love and fulfillment. A promise fulfilled. Dreams really can come true. You can be blessed with good fortune, success and a warm, loving family. Rainbows appear after it has rained. Just like that. The storm is over and the indications are that the positive situation will endure. Loving and permanent relationships, happiness, spiritual and emotional blessings. Shit me, I've just read the 10 of Cups. That's what he's staking. Let's go to the 9 of Cups. He's knowing what he's wanting. Contentment, achievement, realisation of dreams. A time for enjoyment and celebration. You can see this, how this is affecting others. So he's wanting to celebrate. He's knowing what he's wanting now. Someone may be missing. A rewarding emotional life. Feeling balanced. Someone may be missing from your life, or you may feel strangely lonely. Having been through difficulties in the past, now close relationships and warmth abound. Inspiration and creativity, any obstacles will be easily handled. Make sure you appreciate your blessings. And he plans on doing that. Otherwise, someone else is going to get to appreciate them. This masculine has too much of a fiery, wild, sexual nature to even he wouldn't even want to contemplate that idea that someone else gets to do that. So, what's gone on in the past? Well, the Chariot, Divine Feminine, you're balanced, your masculine feminine energy here. I want to say, because you're hot and you're cold, you're yes, then you're no, you're in, then you're out, up and you're down. So now I feel as if you don't just blow hot and cold, you're kind of a good temperature. Okay, so you've been working on yourself. I feel like you've been working on tempering your own self. So, and then you have the Eight of Swords here. I can hear well, what other choice was there? It's like you was held, Divine Feminine, really, until you actually took a good look at yourself. Okay. Interesting. Should we read it? The Chariot? Well, why not? Past energy. What happened? You used to blow hot and cold. Okay, temper. So you've tempered your temper. Masculine's tempered his temper. What does that mean? Reconciliation. That's what it means. Chariot, back of the book. The message. Maturity and wisdom come from courageously engaging the difficulties and challenges of life. The art of success lies in knowing when to surrender and when to take control. And there's this surrender. In the end, you had to surrender, didn't you? Yeah. It's love. Surrender to it. Okay. It must be love, love, love. Din-in. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. No choice. What else was there for you to do? Eight of Swords. Let's have a read of this. It's taken me to the Ten of Swords. Let's not go there, to the Eight. Restriction, potential for liberation. You may feel as if you are the victim of circumstances or of another person. Confusion, fear and loneliness. That's what it was. Confusion, fear, loneliness. Potential for completion. Your sense of being trapped may stem from your beliefs or attitude. Just as the mind imprisons, so it can set us free. The hardest situations in life often offer the greatest spiritual rewards. Well done you, Divine Feminine. Because someone's just opened up this chest here. It's got a cat in a bag. Someone just walked past with a colour top that actually was the colour of these trousers. Okay. Four of Pentacles, current energy. It's very exciting, isn't it? Building wealth, rootedness and security. So I feel like he's opening this up. He's got some pennies. He's been saving for a rainy day. No, he's been saving for after the rain. I can see we've got towel. How are you feeling about this? It's time. It's time for change. Okay. It's 1344. Four of Pentacles. Building wealth, rootedness and security. Financial planning. Building a business using the power of earth wisely will ensure a strong foundation. A preoccupation with accumulation may be to protect yourself from the feelings of inner loss and inadequacy, loss of compassion, withholding affection in relationships, greed and miserliness, a sense of safety, security and inner strength. I don't actually really feel much negativity. I don't feel the negativity in this reading, really. I don't think that someone is still working so much on their career. I feel more they're working on their love life. And it all kind of just comes into one. It's about being oneness. Okay. What else did I want to say about that? And I'm feeling with this. Okay, come here, close to my heart. Keeping things close to your chest. There was a preoccupation to take the masculine away from admitting to himself what he felt, what he truly felt. But it's like this is the energy of opening up. It's like opening up the floodgates. Oh, I had to catch my breath then. Take my breath away. Okay. Did we finish reading that? Yeah. In the future, you've got the Six of Wands, feeling worthy. You've got your followers here. Open up the floodgates says to kind of, once the flood's over. Six of Wands, in the future. Victory, success, fame and leadership. Success achieved through being a skilled leader. Praise or rewards received are the result of an ability to inspire others. You may be asked to take on a leadership role or be looking for this in others. Cooperation and harmony within a family. Successful legal or property transactions or promotion at work. So whatever the masculine here is working on, like I said, it brings it all together. Okay. But also this about wanting to see kind of leadership skills within others. And that's within you, Divine Feminine. Okay. Behind the scenes is this Nine of Wands. And this masculine here, he's kind of battered, bruised, wounded. Grey, maybe. Just pulled out a nice grey hair. Where's the light? Where's the light? Oh, okay. Look, he's grey hair here. It's about the same length as mine. Mine's not that grey though. Well, it might be in a different light. Okay. I was outside earlier, just kind of, I don't know why, talking to the apple trees. And this, all I could see was this white strands of hair. It's like, bloody hell, that's well white. In a certain light. Right, Nine of Wands here, because this masculine, he's like looking to kind of, not defeat, but stake his claim. Doesn't want kind of anyone else like getting there. So he's going to have to be strong. Nine of Wands. To the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is the surrender card. I'm at the Five of Swords right now, so let's read that first. Defeat, blame, communication, breakdown. You may be involved in a quarrel and feel as if you are losing the battle. Perhaps you feel subjected to humiliation, abuse or malicious gossip. Use of underhand tactics. You may be blaming someone or they are blaming you. Or jealousy and envy may be surfacing. Some things need to get worse in order to get better. So I feel as if there's this obsession now. With the Divine Feminine. Let's have a look at the Nine of Wands. Final challenge and caution. You may have emerged from a struggle but are worried the worst is to come. Remain cautious. He is cautious because we're talking about temperance here. He's scared that the shit's going to hit the fan again. But I feel like both the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, listen, if that was the case, then you wouldn't feel the draw to come back together. Okay, if you're not in alignment, you're not going to be even allowed in each other's company. Okay, so if you feel the draw, then it's like you've won the lucky ticket. Oh, what was coming through earlier? Who's the lucky? Oh, this was coming through. This is when I was picking up on the jealousy. Okay, and it was like, who's the lucky guy then? Like the Divine Masculine asking the Divine Feminine, who's the lucky guy then? And the Divine Feminine's like, it's you. Jealousy for no reason whatsoever. They could be getting their knickers in a twist a little bit. I'm just a jealous guy. Okay, 9 of Wands. So you may have emerged from a struggle but are worried that worse is to come. Remain cautious. Fear and conflict ultimately spring from within. Having been wounded, you may isolate yourself as a means of defence. Difficulty accepting your achievements, strengths and talents. Recovery from illness, opening up to wholeness and healing. Beautiful. So, Tower's here. How are you feeling about this? This is a disaster. That's what the Divine Masculine sound. This is a fucking shit show. This is shit. It's a disaster and he needs to do something about it. He's got a good idea. Interesting. How does this affect others? I feel like he's actually sharing this with others now. So the energy is kind of like talking it over with a feminine, okay, love, and knowing that she's kind of rooting for you, and then the masculine, he then goes on and it's like he has confidence because he knows that there's one person that's on his side, okay, and is supporting him. Even though he is actually supporting himself, but he has support, which you can see here. Or those that may be, because I'm feeling like more of a sorrow energy coming from these followers who doubted him. So this is very much the masculine's worth will be seen. And then they want to share in his celebrations. Right, let's look at the Tower, because we have the Tower. That's normally a position. How do you feel about this? The Tower. Comes after the Devil. The message, you are blessed with Awen. Fury may precede grace. Destruction may precede creation. The work of liberation, deepening and illumination progresses. Keyword, sudden illumination, revelation, destruction preceding creation, release of tension, liberation and awakening. Okay. Change and inspiration, a time of great change, either inward or outward. Old structures, beliefs, frames of reference are swept away to make way for creativity and inspiration and the next step on your path, a flash of insight or illumination. Wow. 3 of Cups, let's read it. I'm ever so thirsty. I'm ever so thirsty. What? What's with all the drinking? Celebration, friendship and gifts. A time for celebration. There may be a specific event such as a marriage or birth. Take the time to enjoy the pleasures of friendship, joy and energy, receiving help or gifts, the end of a difficult or exhausting period in your life, and success in the arts. And this masculine's adopted an art of love. Maybe he needs like Dutch courage to talk about it. So after he's had a drink, maybe he gets all like hopelessly romantic. Okay. Boys might not want to hear about it, but the men might. Okay. Hopes or fears, rebirth. This is a judgment card. I don't really feel as if this masculine really gives a fuck about people judging him anymore. Okay, like you're judging love. We know, don't we, about karma. Like love just wants to be loved. Just love. And all will work out. Just love and all will work out. As easy as that? Well, that's what it really boils down to. Loving oneself. Loving others. Unconditional love. Okay. You hear the call and awaken to the new light of day. You have entered the darkness and drunk of the cup of silence. You're letting the cat out the bag. You have chosen life and emerge reborn. Following a call, new directions, renewal, transformation and decision making. The power of the call. You may have heard the call of your vocation, your mission in life, the spiritual path you were seeking, or simply the call of a new direction you need to take. Rebirth into a life that is more fully your own. You may have come to a crossroads in your life and a decision is required that will take you in a new direction. A disappearing act. A new version of the masculine. I keep closing this book up. I don't know what it's doing, but we're going to... What card is it? Two of Wands. Creative, tension, a doorway, and exploration. So he's definitely wanting to explore this further. Down boy, down boy. That kind of energy. The energy and potential of a partnership. Allowing the relationship between two ideas, projects or feelings to unfold and open up new areas of possibility. Although you are satisfied that you have everything you need, you may also long for more. You may be searching for deeper meaning or contemplating taking a journey. Is that how we're leaving it? We're contemplating on taking a journey. Right. I want to know, what's this bright idea of yours? What's this bright idea of yours? The sun. That takes me to yesterday's Sumo chapter where I think it said the thinker would not say, I've got this bright idea that we should, I don't know, put on a Christmas pantomime and I'll be the lead role. So, but it's like you've got this, the thinker has now got this bright idea. Okay. Blending. It's nice. It takes me to that film. Is it called Blended? Blending with Adam Sandler and what's her name? Drew Barrymore. The sun, right? Distracted again. They're blending the families together. Okay, or it's like a holiday place that you take to blend your families. The sun energy. You are free to express the radiant essence of your being. Joy and creation flow from you like the rays of the sun. You got my sunshine then. That will explain a lot, won't it? Okay. Can I have some back, please? Oh, I'm sitting here. Oh, okay. Because I'm sitting here in the dark. Happiness, contentment, success, energy, wonder, lucidity, optimism, joy, freedom, fruition, creative expression. A creative and joyful phase. Projects that have been developing may come to fruition, and you will have the clarity and the focus to make a success of them. Full creative potential being realised in the world, liberation from everyday worries and constraints, freedom to be yourself. So expect to see a massive shift out there in the collective, guys. Not only within your own ascension journey, but also with the collective. Really good message. We're leaving with a room, okay? I have to go and tie the hair back. It's like tickling me everywhere. 13:57. Emily said that to me last night. She said to me, she was laying with me on my bed. I was cuddling her. I was actually saying, it was like, I looked at her and I just went, you're just so cute. And I said, let me introduce you. And I was like speaking out loud and it was like, let me introduce you to my baby. And I kind of jumped on her and she was just like cuddling into me. And she said to me, your breath, it like your chest. Well, no, your breath. She said, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And she said, because I had gone upstairs because I felt drunk. So, and she kind of come up. She said, I'm coming up. Okay, I'm coming. Look, there's more to a story to it, but I'm not going to go into that. Anyway, she was laying on my chest and she said, you're breathing. She said, it sounds like, and I said, I know it's like I could feel my chest was chesty, but I wasn't chesty, but my chest was chesty. And it felt like that when I just kind of cleared my throat, my chest. Rumi. Tits and teeth, but more for the masculine. Be brave, stand tall, be proud of who you are, and go claim it. Stake your claim, and then go get it. Let love transform. Card number 14. 14 with temperance here. A bit shaky. Don't feel shaking. The spring of love arrives to transform the dust into a garden. The call is heard from the heavens to bid the wings of soul to fly. The sea becomes filled with pearls. The dry land receives the water of life. The stone becomes a ruby and the body becomes all soul. Rumi. Love is my medicine, intelligent medicine. It takes death and makes it a passageway into greater life. What genius is this? A genius that will render anything and everything as a pathway to life. I have found a bench upon which we may be seated, nay, not a bench, a love seat. It is carved of precious ruby. It sits under the gentle shade of an ancient tree that thrives in love's garden. Come sit with me, beloved, as we let the whispers of the great beloved penetrate our hallowed ears, carried upon the sweet afternoon breeze. As the sun begins to set, the colours become vibrant. Even if we are deaf to the beloved's tender whispers, we shall not be blind. We shall be captured by the vivid display of the beloved's artistry and be transported into peace. This oracle card, I'm going to hold the card up because it gives me some light. And then it makes me realise my hair's kind of like really, messy. Alright, that side then looks like it's shorter. Well, it is, isn't it? Now I just look like a twat. Okay, behind the ears, maybe. Like that. Am I serious? Well, apparently so. No, I don't really like it like that. Okay. Like this. Just leave it like that. I'll leave it like this. Don't tickle me though. Above all else, I trust love. This oracle comes to you as a living spiritual gift. Whether you realise it or not, you have triumphed. You have blossomed, succeeded, cast aside that which was unworthy, and taken up love's way. That's the way to do it. Okay, Mr. Punch. Shit me. How much delight there is from all those that walk this way of love, of life, to find another precious companion in their midst. You are welcomed into this world where love finds a way. There is nothing impossible for love. It is not bound by the mind. And because of this, all manner of miraculous grace works through it in endless creative variety. The great beloved is a show-off, creating with such genius as to be breathtaking. Were we able to remain always in the heart, we would be constantly breathless, there's that breathlessness coming in a fit of appreciation and awe so great, truly there would not even be a sliver of emptiness through which fear could enter. And that's the state the masculine's in. That is their current state of being. They're fearless. The great beloved is a show-off, creating with such genius as to be breathtaking. We were able to remain in the heart. And it's like we are constantly breathless in a fit of appreciation and awe so great, truly, there could not be even a sliver of emptiness through which fear could enter. What does this mean? Please tell us. It means an avenue for divine fulfillment has been found. You are being given the power for spiritual success. Your heart's yearning shall manifest itself, but you must comply according to the law of love. What does that mean exactly? Do not attach yourself to the form that your resolution and success shall take. Why would we seek to limit love's creative genius thus? No, instead, trust that it will be magnificent perfection, literally the work of a great genius. Detach yourself from expectations of timing. The harvest will be the best time when the ripeness is just right. So utterly juicy and sweet. you shall know with certainty that this was the best way. Not a moment sooner would have been perfect, nor a moment later. Absolute trust is the best way to adhere to the law of love, and this gives you rather some energy to spare, perhaps that might have otherwise been engaged in perpetuating worry or doubt. Well, I am happy to see that you are twiddling your divine thumbs and wondering if you are not going to worry, if you are just going to surrender and trust. Then what exactly will you do with yourself? Well, of course, you could just live your life, but perhaps you might want to dance barefoot and wild with me upon the cool sand at midnight under the fullness of the harvest moon. And that takes me to Beyonce's Drunk on Love, in Love. Let's do the sacred honouring ritual. Open your arms to the heavens and imagine sacred bounty pouring down more than you can hold. This is love's gift of plenty to you. Imagine whatever it is you want: love, abundance, peace, passion, healing, purpose. Let it all descend into your body and soul, just like that, just like that. When you are ready, place your hands on your heart and say, I am Love Zone. Let's do it. I am Love Zone. I am seated with my brother Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, upon the love seat in the sacred garden of the divine creator. I am blessed to fulfill my destiny, to become divinity awakened and embodied, to receive all of life with the wings of angels at my back, so I may rise with my sacred animal feet to dance with sacred delights upon this earth. Place your hands in prayer position. Bow your head for a moment. You have finished your sacred honour and ritual. Geez, that was a fun reading to do. Seriously, Lucy. Yeah. Should we leave it there? Oh, where's the lights? Where's the lights? Okay, we're going. Have a lovely day. That's your Sunday service for today. Right, 14:07. I'm off. Take care. 4717, the clock said then, the counter. I will catch up with you guys soon. Take care. Where's my eye? My eye's right here. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.